Bandidos, it's Tuesday, January 17th, and that means it is vendor reset day. That's right, and I think we have a couple of cool things that you're gonna wanna see. Let's go. So here I am at the base of operations, White House vendor. We got a burnout. The damage to targets out of cover is nice on it, but the other rolls are kind of poor. So it's not really going to make the must buy list, but it is a great weapon with perfectly on empty. That gives you 40% weapon handling for 10 seconds when you empty that mag. Otherwise, we got a tactical AUG with ignited. I'm just going to quickly scan through this, see if there's anything interesting. Not bad. C-Tar, it's not horrible. The Ranger, M45 or Raldi. Another Raldi. Yeah, it's not very good. Here we are at the countdown vendor. So we got the mechanical animal with stability, which isn't the best, and the rolls aren't that great. But the mechanical animal has future perfection on it. That gives you one skill tier for 19 seconds. A great weapon, just not a very good one here. The Night Watcher mask, also very helpful for those pulse builds. Gives you 100% scan or pulse haste. This has health on it. I mean, it's reasonable. If you don't have this, then you might as well pick this up. Probably keep the armor core and re-roll that health. You don't need health. And the Matador. Wow, this is great, guys. The Matador is great. It's actually sort of a rare drop. It is a Dark Zone exclusive item, so you can also get it from named item caches by purchasing these things. However, I don't get a ton of these. Anyways, it's the named Walker and Harris backpack, but it has perfect adrenaline rush, so a really good backpack talent. So whenever you're within 10 meters of an enemy, gain 23% bonus armor. So it's more bonus armor. And in 4 or 5 seconds, stacks up to 3 times, cooldown 5 seconds. Got weapon handling and skill damage. Not the worst things. I mean, it'd be nice if it had crits. But either way, if you don't have your Matadors, this is a must buy. Okay, here we are at the clan vendor and the Ecom's lawn stick. And it's, wow, it's really nicely rolled. It's got max damage to armor and headshot damage. So all you have to do is reroll that marksman rifle damage. But this comes with perfect ranger. A really good talent for marksman rifles. So this talent amplifies weapon damage by 2% for every 4 meters you are away from your target. And with season 11 just around the corner featuring sets for sniper rifles, this might be one to get if you don't already have a nice one. Otherwise, we got some negotiators with health boo, heartbreaker with explosive resistance, strikers, super 90 here, PDR, Petrov, Empress. Not bad. Empress with repair and kinetic momentum. Black market. No. A Cheska mask. No. And then a Raldi. Okay, I'm at the campus. Let's see what they have. So the scalpel, okay, and has max damage to armor, headshot damage, and marksman rifle damage with future perfection. So weapon kills grant 1 skill tier for 19 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. Then you get overcharged. The cooldown on that is 90 seconds. So there you go. If you need this one, buy it. It's actually not the worst shape here. It's pretty decent. Also, if you need to proficiency rank this thing up, you can also buy as many as you need to get your proficiency all the way up. And I'm really close to mine. So actually, I might just buy a few. Otherwise, Trooper SVD, actually not bad. Don't have an SVD, get one. But I am going to be recommending that you pick up some really good SVDs for season 11. So if you don't have one, this might be a placeholder until you find something better, I guess. Infantry MG5. RNK with status effects of Brazos, skill damage, skill haste. That's not a bad holster. I mean, it's not god rolled, but you can take that armor core to a skill tier, make it red or keep it blue. All right, here we are at DZ West, hoping for something good. And we have something great, the Emperor's Guard knee pads. These are very important, always exciting when they're for sale. So the Emperor's Guard knee pads are the named Murakami industry knee pads, which gives you 20% skill duration. But the reason why you want this is that 1% armor regen down there in the attribute. That's a very, very nice thing to have on builds. And so with this one, what I would do is go ahead and buy it, keep the core a skill tier, and then reroll that repair skills to whatever you need it. Now, I just put out a slaughter build that uses this with a skill tier, and the repair skills is instead skill damage. You could also put crits there or whatever you need. It also complements the memento really nicely if you're looking to boost up your armor regen. And I don't usually recommend you buy anything else unless it's really rare, because most of this stuff can be also found in the light zone. All right, here we are at DZ South. Let's see what we have. And we have the TDI Kard Custom, also a very important thing to get. So if you don't have this, this is an important weapon. It's got that skill tier, and that improves a lot of builds, even if you're just looking to like get a quick bump in your skill tier, maybe for healing or something like that. Or it's really good on skill builds where you want to tank up a little bit, and this buys you an extra skill tier to do that. Either way, the pistol damage isn't maxed out, but who cares? You can change that ranger is what I would do to whatever talent you need. It's fun to run this with preservation, reformation, in sync, whatever. So this is definitely going to be a must buy. If you don't have the TDI card, here it is. Wow. And the rest of the stuff, again, we'll quickly go through in case there's something very unique here, but I doubt it. Usually not. Ooh, a Yaw Gear chest piece with headshot damage, explosive resistance, and armor. Yeah, this is also a nice one. I mean, if you have the extra DZ resources, then this could be something to buy. Actually, this would be really good on a tank build because it's great to run hazard protection on tank builds and explosive resistance, and this piece gives you both. So maybe put on like Vanguard on the chest, and headshot damage will be helpful for your Liberty or whatever pistol you're running with your big bulwark shield. And DZ East. And we have the Commando with Perfectly Naked. Hitting an enemy with no armor grants 50% headshot damage for 8 seconds. I'm pretty sure you can get this in the light zone, so not really worth buying. Could be a fun one to use for Season 11, maybe. Something to think about. Paratrooper SVD with crit damage and naked also, almost the same gun. Military M60E4. Let's just go quickly here through this other stuff. Ooh, a Yaw mask. This one actually complements that chest piece. It's got explosive resistance and crit damage, and you could re-roll that core attribute there to weapon damage or skill tier even, at the cost of DZ resources. Hannah U, and that's it. All right, here we are at the theater. And we have contractor's gloves. All right. I mean, they're not the best. 9.5% weapon damage. But you want these for that damage to armor, that 8%. And then it has health, which you absolutely don't need. So you'd want to take off that health. But they're pretty decent if you don't have these at all. But so buy them if you need them. Spaz, M16, Reformation, a Grupo, Empress. Not a very good one. Okay, we're in New York. And let's see what we got. Another AUG, a SOCOM. Flatline, USC 45. I actually like this one. It's got rifleman talent on it, which isn't bad. Attribute, I change headshot damage to damage to targets out of cover, but it's not that great when it comes to the rolls. M1911, Salvage, Providence, not a very good one. Brazos, Knees, skill damage hazard, not very good. A Bellstone mask with explosive resistance and crit damage. That's not horrible. You could put a red core on that actually. I wouldn't mind doing that. And Benitez. Military AKM with all the right rolls, and it's got measured on it. Very fun. Black Market M60, 612, nope. Card, nope. Petrov, backpack, no. Empress gloves, D&H. All right, that's everything. And be sure to check out the Slaughter build I just put out. It's the one that's using those Murakami knee pads.